Oh, Emily, are you there? It's been a while since we last spoke, right? What's it been? At least 3 years or something like that, right?
3 years? Wait a second. Is this Sarah?
That's right, I got a new number and everything.
I see that. And here I thought you had just stopped messaging me. I also heard that you found a new job and even moved away. I was a bit worried when I wasn't hearing from you, actually.
Yeah, sorry about that. Life has just gotten so crazy and busy lately. But actually, the reason I'm messaging you is because I'm actually kind of looking for a husband right now.
You're looking for a husband? Are you thinking about getting married then?
That's right, I even quit my job recently.
Oh, I see. Well, does that mean you've moved back here then?
Pretty much, yeah. Although of course I won't be able to come back and live with my parents or anything like that. I might have forgotten to mention this to you, but about 3 years ago I kind of stole my sister's boyfriend, and it turned into this big affair, so it's kind of difficult for me to go back.
Oh yeah? I feel like I might have heard something about that.
But anyway, you're married now, right? I was so surprised when I heard about that.
Oh yes, I'm married now. But we didn't have a big wedding or anything like that. And since it had been so long since I'd last heard from you, I didn't send an invitation. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It had been forever since we last spoke, let alone met in person. But anyways, I heard that the name of the lucky guy is Adam, is that right?
That is right. But who did you hear that from?
Oh well, how should I put this? I know his name because he's my actually boyfriend.
Sorry, what? I'm not following.
Man, I was holding that in for so long. It feels so good to finally let it out. Do you want to try and guess where I am right now? Too late, I'm going to tell you. I'm in Hawaii.
You're in Hawaii right now?
That's right, I'm with Adam in Hawaii and we have been very intimate this trip.
Wait, hold on, seriously? What are you even talking about right now?
Aw, don't be upset. I really didn't mean to steal him away from you, first, honest. But then I heard that you were going to be marrying him, and that's really when it dawned on what a perfect husband Adam would be. And I guess curiosity got the better of me and I kept pushing things until, well, we found out that we were made for each other. Now we're head over heels in love and always start off any date with one of us taking the other up to our bedroom. And now that we're in Hawaii, I'm almost ashamed to say that we've barely even found time to leave our hotel, if you know what I mean.
But, so, you're telling me that you and Adam are together in Hawaii right now?
That's why I'm telling you. We barely checked into our room and put our suitcases down before we were all over each other, ripping our clothes off. We almost didn't even close the door of our room. Not that I would mind if the world was watching, and before I knew it, we had fallen asleep, and by the time I woke up, I could barely walk at all.
Hey, Sarah, hold on just 1 second.
Yes, Emily? Is there a reason you're interrupting all of these important details I'm trying to tell you?
I don't even know what to say. I thought that you and I were friends. How could you talk so casually about just stealing your own friend's husband?
Well, it's really not my fault at all. I guess I'm just kind of a person who knows what they want and won't stop until they get it.
I see, but I mean, don't you think that's just a bit selfish?
What do you mean? I don't see how.
I'm sorry, I have something I need to do right now. We'll talk later, maybe.
Wait, what? Is that all that you have to say to me? I'm telling you about how I made love to your husband and you just ghost me? Are you even there? Emily, hello? Oh, Emily, guess who's back? Oh right, I almost forgot. Even when we were kids, you always had trouble putting your feelings into words when you got upset. But I should have realized that the way you ran off yesterday was just your way of telling me how you felt. So to clear up my misconception, I think I'll tell you more about all that Adam and I have been doing together. We went to the beach to get a tan and play in the water, and I guess seeing me in a bikini proved to me just a bit too much for poor Adam. So we ended up going back up the hotel after a little bit, and we spent the rest of the night tangled up in sheets together. I don't know how I'm running on such little sleep. I would have been worried if I wasn't having so much fun.
Oh, Sarah, I was wondering when you were going to reach out to me again. Do you mind if I ask just when you think you're going to be coming back from your Hawaii trip?
What do you mean?
I just want to know when you think you're going to be coming back from your little vacation is all.
Oh, sure, I was going to be coming back Sunday night.
And you're sure it's still going to be that time, even with the time change and everything?
Yeah, it says on my return ticket that I arrive Sunday evening, so by the time I get my bags and get home, it should be around nighttime.
I see. So that means you only have 5 more days left of this excursion, yes? Let me know if anything changes in your schedule, okay?
What's going on? What's this all about?
Just let me know, okay?
Sure, I can do that. But I still don't understand what all this is about. Oh, Emily, are you there? Do you not love Adam or something like that? What am I missing here? I told you all about what I was doing with him. You haven't blown up or yelled or said anything crazy at all. Hello? Emily? Are you there? Come on, I know you're seeing this. Just answer me. If you don't answer me, that just means that I'll have to guess that you're thinking from your lack of replies. Oh, could it be that you're arranging to divorce Adam when we come back? I certainly hope that it's something along those lines. That would actually kind of be what I was hoping for this whole time. And since Adam is upper management for such a huge company, I'm sure he'll have no problem paying any kind of alimony or settlement for our affair. Since he loves me so much, I know that he'll have no issues doing that at all. Well, if that's even what you're doing, just keep at it. Looking forward to hearing the results when I get back. Emily, guess who's finally back home? I just landed and I'm in the airport right now. I was just curious. Have you moved out of the home that you had with Adam?
Oh, hey. Welcome home, I guess.
I'm only asking because Adam says that he wants to take me to the house, but he wanted to make sure that you weren't home. I mean, you did do all the divorce proceedings before we got here, right?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, our apartment is rented under my name.
Wait, what do you mean?
But I've already taken the liberty to packing up Adam's things and having them shipped somewhere else. I suppose you'll just have to go with him there. Is there a place you want to live?
Oh, really? Well, I didn't know about that. But if that's the case, then I suppose there's nothing to be done about. I'm sure that whatever you send them, it'll be an amazing place since Adam's. I'm not worried at all. Thanks for the update, Emily. Hey, Emily, just what the heck is going on here, huh? Why did you send Adam's stuff to my parents' house? And why were his bags addressed to my little sister? What are you trying to pull here?
I suppose it's just about time for you to figure out what I've been doing while you've been away.
What are you talking about?
Well, when you reached out, bragging about having stolen my husband, I was already thinking about divorcing him.
You were? But why?
Well, because Adam's a cheater, of course.
Well, he was only cheating on you with me.
No, I'm afraid he had another person he was cheating with as well.
What? He did? But I had no clue. Do you know who this person is?
I'm afraid that the other woman Adam was seeing was none other than your sister, Fiona.
Hold on, what?
That's right. Why do you think she agreed to take his bags when I needed to send them?
So then Adam and my little sister?
I actually hired a private investigator to look into Adam, and he found out all about this for me. Apparently, Adam and Fiona started seeing each other about a year ago.
They've been together that long already?
That's right, and apparently the two of them were planning to get married after I left Adam. But not long after I found out about their affair, you came to me announcing your own affair with my husband.
That can't be happening.
So basically, Adam was cheating on you with your own sister. Or I suppose it was the other way around, really. Either way, I'm including my signed divorce papers with Adam's things. And once you and your sister have paid for your affairs with my husband, I'll consider my hands washed of all of this.
Wait, hold on. You can't just drop a bombshell like this on me and walk away.
I think that you have more pressing matters to think about. Like who's really going to pay for your legal fees? Are you sure Adam loves you enough to cover all of that?
I can't believe this is happening. You knew this whole time, didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know that Adam was fired from his job, didn't you?
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I knew about that. But he really only has himself to blame for getting himself fired.
So then it really is true. But what happened? I thought that Adam was a brilliant worker. He was supposed to be a track for a huge position within his company.
He was on track for big things at his company, yes. But then he let his ego get the better of him. He started using company resources to carry on with some of his affair. He would bring dates on business trips, drive them around in the company car, and use his business credit card to pay for his dates.
But wait, do you think that means that the money he used for us to Hawaii was...
I think he was fired before then. But if you want to know something, I think it was your sister that he was taking on all of those dates.
So then it's all Fiona's fault that Adam was fired?
I really don't think that you can just put this on Fiona.
Just tell me what's going on here. I want answers.
The answer is that you thought you could just steal someone's husband and not face any consequences.
And what's going on with that? What's wrong with seeing a man you're attracted to and wanting him? Make it make sense.
Okay, here's something for you. After I found out that Adam was seeing your sister, I told your parents, who kept a very close eye on Fiona. But when 3 weeks has passed and there was nothing from Adam, we knew something was up. What we think happened was that he mistook you for your sister and didn't think twice about what else was going on. Of course, this is all just conjecture, but you tell me if it rings true.
I didn't ask about any of that. I don't want to hear your half-baked theories.
It is just a theory, but do you really think that it's impossible that he might have mistaken you for your sister?
Shut up! I don't even want to think about that.
Well, anyways, I've said all I have to say to you. Anything more I have to pass on to you, you'll hear from my lawyer.
Your lawyer? What do you mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
Wait, Emily! No! You can't just leave me like this, please! I thought that we were friends. You have to help me out.
Oh, please. I've heard all about it from old classmates about how you were never my friend. You always only ever wanted to be close to me for things that you could get from me, ever since middle school. Well, if you thought that behavior was going to fly as an adult, you've got another thing coming. In the end, I sued Adam, Sarah, and Fiona for their various affairs. Meanwhile, it was a fiasco at Sarah's parents' house. Apparently, Fiona was pregnant with Adam's baby, and that's why they were going to be getting married. But when it came to light that Sarah had yet again slept with another of her sister's boyfriends, old wounds were ripped open, and I hear things turned bad quickly. In the end, there was to be no marriage of anyone to Adam, and instead he had to pay child support to Fiona. Afterwards, I heard that Sarah and Fiona's parents had had just about as much as they could take from their children and kicked them both out. Of course, Fiona is still allowed to come back if she needs help with her baby. But this is where my knowledge of what happened to them all ends. And I could not be more grateful for my ignorance. As for me, although it hurt being cheated on by the same man twice, I was grateful that we had no children and that the divorce process was handled very smoothly. For now, I'm concentrating on my career and don't feel like dating again. But at least next time I'll know what to look out for in an unfaithful man.
Where the hell is my booze, Bethany? I need it now.
Hi, Phil. Oh, I didn't get any. Yesterday's rain kept me from stopping at the grocery store on my way back from work.
The rain? Seriously? You know I can't go there myself in this damn chair.
I'm sorry, Phil. I plan on picking them up on my way home today. I didn't mean to inconvenience you. Plus, isn't it too early for you to be drinking? You have work to do. Working from home doesn't mean you should wake up in the morning to take alcohol.
I need it! It doesn't matter whether it's early or late.
Fine. I will get you some on my way home.
You better do that or I'll divorce you, kick you out, and take our daughter with me.
That's all you ever say. Do you even care about the sacrifices I make for our family? You keep treating me like crap. You know I've been working long hours to provide for us. It's been hectic.
Hectic? That's not an excuse, Bethany. You're just lazy and annoying. I still work remotely despite being on a wheelchair, and you know the company paid me $600,000 last year for my injury, right? So I don't need whatever peanuts your company pays. I can do just fine on my own.
Phil, please, let's not do this. Can't we talk when I'm back? I'm busy at work.
Busy. I've got $400,000 company arrears coming in soon. I won't be needing you anymore as soon as I receive it. I'll just employ a maid.
Phil, don't make this about money. We have our daughter, and whatever choices we make should benefit her.
Daughter, I can take care of her just fine without you. She'd be better off without a mother who can't even pick up groceries.
Phil, this isn't fair. You keep focusing on all my errors. What about everything I do for our family? I do all your laundry and run your funny errands.
Funny errands? Are you actually mocking me? Just do it. Do it. Go ahead and call me disabled. Once you do, I will divorce you in a heartbeat.
OMG. The things you say sometimes. We should support each other, not threaten divorce every time.
Threatening divorce is the only language you understand.
It doesn't have to be this way, Phil. We used to be happy.
Happy? When you nagged me to death and spent my money like water?
You spent your money carelessly. You got yourself a big house we don't even need.
Well, this big house, my house, is where you live. Deal with it.
Phil, I wish we could work things out together as a family.
Maybe if you were more competent, we could. Maybe I should call my uncle, who's your boss. I wonder if you're both incompetent at home and at work too.
Phil, let's not do this. I need to focus on my tasks. Don't make me lose my job.
You only have that job because of me. You should fear losing me, Bethany. You'd be nothing without me.
Phil, please, let's talk later when we're both calmer.
I'm done talking, Bethany. I've already got those divorce papers waiting here, just in case.
Phil, don't do anything silly.
You think I'm bluffing, don't you? You'll see.
I'm sure someone must have pissed you off and you are taking it out on me as usual.
Well, this big fool of a manager thinks I'm a slave because I work remotely, dropping emails for me as he likes, telling me what to do like I'm a 5-year-old. If not for this wheelchair, I'd be his boss. I hate that Ryan with a passion. Now you're making matters worse with your incompetency? Don't even think of coming back late or you're out for good. 8 p.m., Bethany, and there's no dinner yet. What's your excuse this time?
I'm running late. There was a work emergency. I'll be home soon.
Work emergency, huh? You always have an excuse.
I'll make the dinner as fast as I can when I get home.
Promises. You've been promising for too long. You know what, maybe it's time we talked about that divorce, huh?
Let's not go there again. I'm trying my best.
Your best is not good enough, Bethany. Maybe I should kick you out and keep our daughter with me.
I know you own the house, but don't bring our daughter into this.
She's my daughter too. I can take care of her without you.
She needs both of us. You know that.
Seems your job is now a distraction. One word from me, and you're fired.
You really don't have to rub this in my face all the time.
Why not? You're nothing without me. You're lucky I even keep you around.
I'm doing my best to contribute to our family, Phil. It's not easy for me either.
Easy or not, I demand my freshly cooked meals. That's the least you can do.
There's some soup in the cabinet. You can heat it while you wait.
What? I'm not some dog you can feed canned soup. I'm hungry and tired of waiting.
Can you stop this already? I'll make sure dinner is ready when I get home from work.
It's always about work with you. What about what I want?
It shouldn't always be about what you want. Maybe it's time to start putting our daughter first. I want our daughter to have a good life.
Good life? What a joke. I can give her the best life. My 400K is coming soon, remember?
And that's enough to give her a best life? I really need to go now.
Don't you dare.
Phil, where are the car keys? I need to go to a meeting at work.
I'm not done. Keys? What keys? Maybe I swallowed them by accident.
Phil, this is not the time for games. I need to leave for work. I've been looking all over for the keys.
Who's playing games? There are better things to do than engage in games with you.
I don't have time for this, Phil. Please, just tell me where they are.
Since you're dying to know, I hid the keys. You need to learn a lesson, Bethany. You're always late and you make overcooked dinners.
You did what? Besides, I've checked the whole house and I can't find you. Where are you?
Well, while your lazy ass was sleeping, my friends came over and took me out. I'm tired of being holed up with an incompetent wife.
Out with friends this early? Anyway, you know I have an important meeting this morning. I mentioned it last night, remember? I need the keys. I can't be late.
Oh, now you're in a hurry. What about all those times you kept me waiting for dinner?
Phil, this isn't fair. I apologize for that. I said I'd make it up to you, and I did. I have responsibilities at work, too.
Responsibilities? You can't even handle your responsibilities at home. A divorce will really serve you right. Maybe it's time you realize what life would be like without me.
Fine, Phil. If that's how you want to play it, then let's talk about divorce.
You're all talk, Bethany. You wouldn't survive without me.
You think so? I've managed this long, haven't I?
Don't make me laugh. I've already signed my part of the divorce papers. I can kick you out anytime I want.
Phil, I've put up with a lot, but this is too much. Threatening divorce every time we have a disagreement won't work anymore.
Oh, now you're suddenly fed up. You should have thought about that before.
We could have worked through our issues, Phil, but you keep pushing me away.
Maybe you're the one who pushed me away with your incompetence.
Well, I hope you're ready for what comes next, Phil. I'm not backing down.
We'll see, Bethany. We'll see who blinks first. You can't even drive to work without texting me, let alone survive on your own.
We'll see about that, Phil. I'm taking the bus today.
Have fun.
I'm outside with our daughter. Why did you leave her out here? It's freezing here.
She's out there because you didn't make breakfast before you left.
You didn't see the bacon and eggs I left for you in the kitchen?
Bacon and boiled eggs? Seriously? I told you I wanted fries.
Fries aren't healthy for you. The doctor said you need to avoid such foods.
I don't care about the doctor. I want fries. You can't even do that right.
I can't believe you're locking us out over fries, Phil. This is our home. Open the door and let us in. It's our daughter we're talking about.
Our home? It's my home. And I don't want you here anymore.
What's gotten into you, Phil? Your daughter is out in the cold. Is that what makes you happy? Seeing your family suffer?
Happy? I haven't been happy in a long time. It's time for a change. A divorce kind of change. Don't you think?
You can't just change our lives like this, Phil. It's not fair to our daughter.
She'll be fine without you. Maybe even better off.
You're being unreasonable, Phil. We can talk this out. Open the door and let us in.
Talking won't change anything, Bethany. I've made up my mind. You don't deserve one more second under my roof.
Fine. If that's what you want, we'll leave.
Good riddance.
We'll stay at Carol's house tonight. Don't expect us back anytime soon.
Carol? That good-for-nothing friend of yours? Well, have fun there.
Phil, we need to talk. Now. Phil?
What's there to talk about?
I just left the house about 30 minutes ago, and you won't believe what I found.
I'm sure it's something meaningless.
Far from it. I walked in on you and Carol. You both were so busy doing what you had to do that you didn't even notice.
Oh, that. Well, it's not what you think. Carol was just helping me with something.
Helping you? In the bedroom?
We're just friends, Bethany.
Friends don't do what I just saw, Phil.
What were you even doing at home by that time? Don't you have work to do?
I came home to pick up a file I forgot, only to find my disabled husband cheating on me with my best friend. I can't believe this, Phil. How could you? I actually trusted you so much. And now this betrayal? I never saw it coming. It's like a dagger in my heart.
You're overreacting, Bethany. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. How dare you utter such disgusting words?
It's not cheating if your wife is useless. You didn't come back home, remember?
It didn't come back home? You locked your daughter and your wife outside. Now you've been sleeping with my best friend? You've crossed a line, Phil. How long has this been going on?
Why does it matter?
It matters because you're the father of our daughter, Phil. Your actions will only end up hurting her.
She'll be fine. Maybe Carol will be a better mother than you. And Carol genuinely cares about me, Bethany, unlike you.
Are you serious? After all my sacrifices, this is how you repay me?
Bethany, I'm not gonna argue with you about this. It's my life, and I'll do what I want.
I can't believe you can be so heartless, Phil. This is it. I have finally had enough. I'm going to deal with you.
Deal with me? How exactly? My 400k company arrears will be paid by next week. I won't need a hag like you around anymore.
You'll see, Phil. I won't let you get away with this.
Bethany, just accept it. You lost. Maybe I'll call my uncle and you'll lose that job that's making you so proud.
Fine, Phil. You've made your choice.
You crazy girl, what have you done? I just lost my job.
Lost your job? Or got caught, Phil?
I didn't get caught. Someone ratted me out. I know it's you.
You lost your job because you got caught, Phil. They found out about your fraudulent activities.
I know you have something to do with this. What did you do? Spill.
I'm an auditor, remember? Just one look at the records you keep on your desk and I could see all your dirty secrets.
I told you never to go near my work desk.
But I did. And you've been stealing from your company for years. Long before you even had your injury. I only shared my findings with your boss, Ryan. I'm just doing the right thing, dear.
He is not my boss.
Supervisor, manager, handler, whatever. Ryan has been suspecting you were stealing from the company for quite a while. But he didn't want to push the case too much. After all, you're a hero at the company. The brave worker who got injured at work and lost his legs.
You went to Ryan? You disgust me.
Yeah, I did. And Ryan went to the company board. Guess they're surprised when they found out that the company hero had been stealing from the pension fund. 400k in 6 years? No wonder your company is owing you 400k in arrears because you've been causing them losses with your stealing.
How could you betray me like that? I'm your husband.
Betrayal? You've been cheating on me with Carol, Phil. What about that?
That's different. You cost me not just my job. Now they won't pay me my $400,000 arrears. What the hell have you done?
They shouldn't have to pay you in the first place. You're the reason why they owe you that much in the first place.
They're even threatening a lawsuit for the remaining 100k. You ruined everything.
No, you did that. You ruined our marriage with your attitude and your affair. You ruined your job with your stealing. Now, you're paying the price.
I'll appeal the decision. They'll change their minds. They can't fire me like that. The company's the reason I'm stuck on this wheelchair.
Phil, we all know your injury was caused by your carelessness and stubbornness. You disobeyed clear safety guidelines. The company knew it was your fault, yet they paid you 600k compensation. And you still kept stealing from them.
You're heartless, Benny. What about our daughter? How'll she survive? She doesn't deserve a broken home.
Nor does she deserve a crazy, heartless father. I've stayed too long in this marriage all because of her. But now, I've finally decided to face my fears. My daughter and I will be happier without you, and that's all that matters.
You think you've won? Carol will help me. She's got money. I don't need a scheming, betraying partner like you.
Same here.
Benny, it's over with Carol. That cheap thing dumped me.
Oh, really? That's too bad. LOL.
She broke up after she found out I won't be getting the $400,000. What a gold digger.
I see. And what does that have to do with me?
Look, I've been doing some thinking. I'm willing to forgive you for leaving. You can return home now.
Forgive me? That's rich. I've moved on.
Benny, I know life has been hard for you. You're suffering, probably starving because you aren't under my roof. Also, I'm done with Carol. She's out of the picture. You can come back home now, you and our daughter.
It's not just about Carol. I am not coming back. And actually, Phil, you are about to become my ex-husband.
What are you talking about? Stop messing with me.
I'm not messing with you, Phil. Remember those divorce papers you signed weeks ago to threaten me? I filed them the next day.
You what? You're bluffing. You wouldn't do that.
I did, Phil. I found them, signed my part, and filed them with the court.
What? You can't be serious.
I'm very serious, Phil. We will soon be legally divorced.
This can't be happening. I need you. You're still my wife. Come back home this instant. You know you can't survive without me. Where will you go? You have no place to stay.
I've been staying in a motel with our daughter. And as for where I'm going, I've been planning this for months. I'm getting a nice, comfy apartment soon.
You'll regret this, Benny. I'll make you pay.
You can't do anything. I've had enough of your sorry attitude. You've been mean to me all through our marriage, even before your injury. You've had your chances. It's over.
You know what? I'll call your boss, my uncle, and get you fired. Let's see how you'll survive without a job.
LOL. I already resigned. I got another job that pays thrice what I was getting at your uncle's company.
What? Oh my god. You really are a smart woman. Okay, truth is, I'm panicking right now. You can't leave me, Benny. I'm so sorry for looking down on you all these years.
It's too late for these foolish talks.
Please, Benny, I'm serious. Come back home right now. I need you. I'm stuck on this wheelchair for life. Who would take care of me? Who would clean me up?
Get a maid like you said weeks ago.
I don't need a maid. I need someone who genuinely loves and cares about me. I need you.
Too bad you realized that too late. I'm giving you what you've always demanded for. A divorce. Goodbye.
Benny, please, I'm sorry. I love you.
The divorce was finalized and my daughter and I moved into a beautiful and spacious apartment. As for Phil, he lost it all. His job, our marriage, our daughter, and even Carol, who I thought was my friend. He's alone now, facing the consequences of his actions. I heard the company is even making moves to get his house confiscated. Too bad.